I'm going to talk to you now about how to save taxes simply, and what I'm talking about is estate taxes. In Massachusetts, the magic number is $1 million for estate taxes. Estate taxes are taxes which are assessed when someone passes away, and again, we each get a $1 million exemption. And how that works is, say someone passed away with $990,000, and that includes everything: real estate, retirement assets, any life insurance, any savings. You add that all together, it's $990,000. Well, there's no tax because it's under $1 million. But if that same person had $1,010,000, they're not just taxed on the $10, it goes all the way back to zero. So that's a very important concept. But one way that you can really protect from estate taxes is if you're married and you signed a living trust while you're both living, what you're essentially able to do is stack each of those $1 million exemptions together so the surviving spouse has $2 million tax-free to work with. So what are we talking about here? So for example, say you have a married couple and they have $1.4 million in assets, but they haven't really planned. You know, everything's jointly held. They haven't really planned it with a living trust or anything. So husband passes away, leaves everything to surviving spouse. She now has the $1.4 million in assets. There's no tax at that point because whatever you leave your surviving spouse goes untaxed until the second one goes. But now she's left with the $1.4 million, which is more than her $1 million exemption. So when she passes, the children are going to pay upwards of $70,000 in taxes before they inherit their money. Whereas if the parents had set up a living trust while they were both living, they would have been able to shelter both of their $1 million exemptions, and the wife would have had the benefit of both of them. So with her $1.4 million, when she passes away, that's all going to go tax-free to the children. So what the living trust does is it protects both exemptions of a married couple, and that's a very important concept in Massachusetts.